Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, okay, and then hot water bottles?
Yeah.
What are
those big
those?
old hot water bottles that you like, they like lay on you or something.
I've never. Okay, keep going.
Candy stripers.
What is that?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. What's a candy striper?
Candy stripers were these volunteer women that had these little, like, pink and white striped outfits on that would go and like help out with
New moms?
bedside stuff for patients. There's actually a porn from the 70s that's all about this. Are we live yet?
Oh, yeah, we're live. We're live.
Candy strippers. Wait. Okay. So Mindy has said, here are 10 things you won't find in a hospital these days. And the first 3 I've never heard of. Oxygen tents, hot water bottles, and candy stripers
Yes.
who may have been parodied in a sexploitation film. All right. What else?
Let me see. Hold
Let's
on.
see if I can recognize any of these at this point.
That hospital smell. I think I still have the hospital smell, don't you? The iodine type
I know
smell.
what you're talking. I think it's still there.
I think it's still there too. Waiting rooms for dad. Remember they used to sit there where they wouldn't be in there and they'd be in there with their cigars passing out their stuff that they're having a baby, but they didn't actually go into the delivery room.
But just for... So when we had our babies and Joshua was getting prepped for the C-section, they just put me in a random waiting room all by myself, and it was lonely and scary. So I don't think that's what you're talking about.
No, this was like all the dads would be congregated together.
We
Like
had
you
none
see it
of
in
that.
like Lucy, like I Love Lucy.
Okay.
So
Okay, another thing I've never heard of. Go ahead.
5-day hospital stays for new moms. Now that's not true necessarily. Like I stayed 5 days when I had a C-section.
Depends, but it can be way shorter.
Oh,
now.
yes.
What, 2 to 3 days?
Yes.
now?
Yep.
Which is crazy to me.
Me too. I wanted to
think
stay.
we
I wanted
did
to stay
5
like
days.
3 weeks. I was
think
like, I'm
we
not
did
ready to
5
take care of this
days
human.
For us too. Yep.
Glass thermometers,
Okay,
because you all get those head ones now, or the ones in the ear.
I absolutely remember those.
Because even the ones that you put in your mouth are like
We
more
had
like
some at
plastic
home
now.
or in the other places that they go.
That
You ever
your
accidentally
babies-
put one of those in your mouth? Just me? We'd say it.
Wait, what?
The rectal thermometer?
Well, I thought it was just a regular thermometer. Regardless.
I think it's pretty. I thought it was specific. That happened.
Please tell me it wasn't after. After it's been used in
It's been probably cleaned.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't. I can't.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was.
We literally had that one marked. It said, this one is for
Well,
the
I
little
will
baby's
tell
booty.
you,
It's not
I
nothing
determined
else.
it after it was
Oh my
placed
God.
under the tongue. And I think that's because I looked at the packaging and I go, oh, this is, it might have had an R on the box. Or, anyhow, continue.
Okay.
Not for oral use.
Foot
got
of the
weird
bed
quick.
clipboards.
Okay, I've seen those in movies.
The pristine white nurse uniforms with the little hat.
Don't
we
see
haven't
that
seen
at
that.
all.
No, only on Nurse Ratchet. that
World War II, Pearl Harbor.
It wasn't that far back. They still had them in like the 60s and 70s. That's it.
No, keep going, please. Wow. I'm trying to think what else you don't see. Well, nobody's got like the paper charts for the most part. A lot of them they walk in with a laptop.
That is true.
And the
Yes,
nurses
or a
come
little
in with their
iPad. Yeah.
They're wheeled, and everything's scanned,
Yep.
like for medication and all that.
Oh, one last one. White surgical scrubs. Wonder why that is. Why they don't? Because of blood, I guess.
I don't recall surgical scrubs being white.
Well, that's how old it was.
Blue.
Is that? They've
Okay.
been green. So they began using surgical green in the early 70s. So everything prior to that was, which I see in old movies, like again referring to Nurse Ratchet, they all had white. You seen that, by the way? That's a good series.
What do you think? No, I have not seen.
It's called Ratchet,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's the story of. So Nurse Ratchet is the mean nurse in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
That's on Netflix?
Yes.
Okay.
That is it's brilliant. It's so good. I watched it. I think we watched it like in 2020. It's early last year.
Joey and Mindy, it's 97.1 Hank FM in the middle of 97 minutes of commercial-free new country. Acoustic Stars and Guitars is coming up. We were talking about the Jack Daniels VIP that you can only win yourself into, and all you got to do is go to hankfm.com. When's that show? February
9th.
9th.
It's a Wednesday.
Yep. Gabby Bear, we're going to play her 2 songs from now after Chase Rice on Hank FM. That is not the break I wanted to do.
I was about to say, like, you could buy a lot of dirt with $500.
No, I wanted to do tease the concert announcement, but I'll do that.
Oh.
After Gabby Bear.
I'm super excited about this concert, too. Both acts.
Secret.
Are you going to to Kane Brown tonight, Olivia?
I don't think I am. My family's just kind of like nervous about COVID. And
Yeah.
My parents are about to go on a trip, and I live with them, so I kind of feel
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I was all excited about going, and then when we found out we were going to Nashville, I'm like,
I know, it's going to be a really.
And plus, I saw him, that real intimate thing that we had.
Yeah.
So I don't think anything will top that. I'm like, literally, I could reach out and touch him.
Right.
So-
Yeah, that's insane.
What a weird day. Things have gone off the rails only a couple times. Trying to think.
Oh my gosh. So downtown hotels are going for as much as $900 a night. I found this article on WTHR that people are Airbnb-ing their houses out. And there was a house that my husband Bob and I had looked at buying to use as a rental. And I'm really irritated now that we didn't buy it because this guy is Airbnb-ing it for $4,000 a night. $4,000 a night.
I still can't go.
He's like, mortgage paid for the year. It's like,
Yeah.
sheesh.
Wonder what he would rent it for the other nights of the year.
Well, and I'm surprised he doesn't have tenants. I mean, unless, because maybe IUPUI is not back in school yet. Maybe they don't start up for another week or so, because I know like Anderson University has another week before they go back. So lucky for him. But I'd be kind of irritated if I was renting there. Like, wait a minute, my stuff is in there. It's like-
That's cheaper than I would think, and here's why. We stayed at the DoubleTree in Times Square one February, and we paid $165 a night plus tax, which is kind of shockingly good, right?
Right.
For a low price each night. I looked up what the cost would be for New Year's Eve that year. I was like, what's it going to cost? And I think it was $3,000 a night, right there in Times Square, where you
Wow.
can see the ball and the.
well, but that's Times Square in New York.
Of course,
and
but this dude's doing $4,000, but it's a house.
it's 3 bedrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. So you could split that up, and the bedrooms are huge. You could put multiple people in there. So
Are there houses around Lucas Oil that people have converted into party places, or is that not really zoned in that area?
I mean, this one's walking distance. I mean, now I wouldn't walk it in this cold weather, but because it's clear down by 70 on 65, 70, so that's going to be a haul along West Street. But quick Uber ride, and but yeah, not really.
Yeah.
There's some that are a few things over there, but
there is a. I've always heard. I've never seen them over is it Lambeau Field where the Packers play?
Uh-huh.
Well,
I'm
it's in a
impressed that you knew that.
What you don't know is I looked it up before. I think it's in a neighborhood, and like right across the parking lot, there's a row of homes, and some corporations have bought those homes and they've converted them into like kind of like client party houses. Like
That's
they're like
fun.
Really got like white. I think it's a series of 3 homes, and they're just really, really like old homes. I forgot what they call them, but I think they're rented out or used for like, to try to impress if you're a company and you're trying to, schmooze somebody or whatever like that.
Right.
Hey, check this out. We're like literally you can see the stadium from there. It's kind
Wow, that would be awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Party Homes Lambeau.
That reminds me, though, my ex-husband, his parents, and they still live in this house, they're literally 2 houses away from Southport High School's football field. And, first time I met him, I'm like, this is awesome. You could have total tailgates out here. And they were looking at me, they're like, we don't go to the football games. We don't. And I'm like, what? Like, that is a shame. That is a waste.
Mindy, do this. Google Green Bay Party House and click on images.
Okay.
Green Bay Party House. I don't know if this is the one I was talking about.
Oh, wow. I mean, those are really close.
And you go to a number of them, you see they're literally right next to the parking lot.
So there's a lot of those by Speedway.
Yeah.
And we park at one. My girlfriend Corrine, she's got a hookup that we park and we literally walk over a bridge and we're there at the Speedway. And we play cornhole and stuff while we're tailgating. Wow. I mean, these are incredibly close.
Yeah, like right
I
there.
wonder if they just refused
There's
to
whole,
move.
There's a whole street right there. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, probably about 20, 25 homes right there. And I mean, I'm literally measuring from the edge of the stadium to the closest home, and it's 300 feet. I mean, it's right there.
Wow.
So.
Huh.
Isn't that something?
They charge $4,500 for a home game weekend. $300 a night the rest of the year.
Yeah, why would you want to stay there any other time? Right. You just want to be close to the field or something. There it is. Look, kids. All right, we'll come out of this. We'll Gabby Barrett, and we'll mention we got a big old teaseroo. Or I do. Hey, don't leave. It's Joey and Mindy on 97.1 Hank FM. Couple things. Tomorrow morning, Mindy's going to be out, but don't you fret. I've got a reason that you still got to hang out with me. 8 a.m. major concert announcement. Mindy, don't give it away yet.
I won't, but I am super excited, and our listeners will be too.
Stoked about this. 8 a.m. And if you forget, I'll remind you tomorrow as we get closer to 8 a.m. A couple other things. Acoustic Stars Guitars. That show is, what, maybe 5 weeks away? Less than 5 weeks. Get your tickets, $36.50 at hankfm.com, so you can see Gabby Barrett and more. February 9th. All right, y'all. Hope y'all have a good day. Please stay warm. Bring your pets in. Open your cabinets.
Yeah.
Make your faucets drip.
Yes.
Things like that. And have a